The NBA Finals are here, and we have a matchup none of us could have expected. The Phoenix Suns versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Two teams that have never made it to the NBA Finals in a modern era are about to duke it out. However, one team will claim that Larry O'Brien trophy every team wishes to capture. But these finals are different from any other. We have superstars that if they win a championship this year, can change the conversation of their legacies and career. This 2021 NBA championship means more than any of us can realize, and it's time that we talk about it. With that being said, let's dive in and see what a championship in 2021 means for a few specific players. Leave a like, subscribe, let's get into it. Chris Paul winning a championship definitively cements CP3's legacy. As of right now, Chris Paul is an 11-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Defensive, Rookie of the Year, and All-Star MVP. The list goes on. Chris Paul has been one of the best point guards in his era, and adding a ring is the cherry on top to a first-ballot Hall of Fame career. Every team Chris Paul has joined has made the playoffs and increased their winning percentage in the previous year. If that's not the definition of a true leader, then you guys will have to tell me what it truly means. CP3 would separate himself from the great NBA players that could never win a ring, such as Charles Barkley, Steve Nash, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson, Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone, and Russell Westbrook. In addition, CP3 would move up in the discussion of the best point guards in NBA history and could arguably be the third best point guard ever, behind Steph Curry and Magic Johnson. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Winning the 2021 NBA Finals would also be a major plus when you look at some of CP3's unfortunate moments in the playoffs. In his 15-year NBA career, excluding this year, CP3 had only made the conference finals once in 2018, and we saw how that ended. And in 11 other playoff appearances, he's never made it past the second round. But this year is the year. CP3 has dominated in the Phoenix Suns championship run, has had two great closeout games to send the Nuggets and Clippers home. I mean, if you're a CP3 fan, you gotta love what you're seeing. Except for this, sorry y'all, he got broken off. I'm sorry, PG had this man on ice. But on a serious note, CP3's career is already goated. But adding a championship and possibly a Finals MVP would be truly incredible, deserving, and will put CP3 in elite, legendary company. In regards to Giannis, now he's doubtful for Game 1, and I am legit praying he doesn't miss any games during the finals. We've seen enough of these injuries, bro. But Giannis winning an NBA championship puts Giannis in elite conversation. As of right now, Giannis is a 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defensive, All-Star MVP, Most Improved Player, and highest PR in NBA history. Sheesh! All before the age of 27. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some GOAT shit. Only Giannis, Hakeem, and MJ are the only players to win multiple MVPs and win a Defensive Player of the Year award. Giannis, and I mean this literally, has essentially won almost every award the NBA has to offer. You may not like the style of play, but the Greek Freak has been phenomenal since he has developed in this league. An NBA championship would most certainly put Giannis in the cuffs of becoming the next great of this era, like he isn't already. But what makes this championship so important for Giannis is the fact NBA haters will have to finally put respect on Giannis' name. 2019 and 2020, the years he won the MVP, came with enormous slander due to the fact that the Bucks folded in the playoffs and didn't meet their expectations. And that's fair. But in 2021, Giannis got his lick back against the Heat and had an amazing duel against KD and overcame the Nets. He has only played dominating basketball, even though it looks like he's running HB dive every play, still can't go unnoticed with his level of play this year and his accomplishments across his entire career. Giannis winning a ring will put him in a legendary conversation and have him on pace to win even more championships in the future. D-Book has gone underrated, and I mean criminally underrated, majority of his career, while still averaging 23 points per game in his entire career, and dropped a cool 70 points on the Celtics back in 2017. Crazy. 6 seasons of playing with mediocrity, and now D-Book has the opportunity to win his first ring. Devin Booker has only 2 All-Star appearances in his entire career, and it's honestly underwhelming considering the fact that he's been one of the best players under 25 in the NBA. You talk about Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, Luka Doncic, and they're all great players. But Devin Booker is in that same tier of talent, and he's been showing us in this 2021 playoffs. He just hasn't played with the same level of talent those guys have played with. But winning the 2021 NBA championship this year and possibly a Finals MVP could put him ahead of his peers that are young stars in the NBA by claiming that precious hardware every player wants. Well, he did beat the Lakers, who were the defending champions, went into Denver and beat the reigning MVP, and now has his opportunity to win a championship. Look, Devin Booker needs his respect, and if he wins the championship, he for sure earned it. Lastly, let's take a look at a few guys that would benefit winning an NBA championship this year. Chris Middleton has had an exceptionally great career when you factor in he was a second-round draft pick and has fit into his role as a second option behind Giannis Antetokounmpo essentially well, and has become a two-time All-Star in his career. And when Giannis went down in that Hawks series, Chris balled out of his mind to make sure that the Bucks would be in the NBA Finals. Winning a championship will prove to everyone that 1, Chris is an All-Star caliber player, and that his max deal back in 2020 was worth it. The same could be said about Jrue Holiday, who has been a 3-time All-Defensive member and a 1-time All-Star. Chris and Jrue are the second and third options that were supposed to aid Giannis in winning a championship. If they can get a championship this year, then it just proves that the Bucks giving these guys max deals was clearly worth it. And the last player I want to look at is DeAndre Ayton. He came into the season still being scrutinized as a 2018 #1 overall draft pick, while his peers, Luka Doncic and Trae Young, were All-Stars and All-NBA players. But DeAndre Ayton has looked crazy in this postseason and has virtually shed every negative comment about him with his dominating performances in the 2021 playoffs. Just like Devin Booker, his teammate, winning a championship early in his career will put him ahead of his peers and puts the world on notice that DeAndre Ayton isn't a scrub and demands your respect going forward. The finals this year should be entertaining, and we should be in store for a competitive series between two teams that haven't touched the finals in the modern era and are hungry for a championship. CP3 or the Greek Freak? Who will take home the Larry O'Brien trophy they've been longing for? We shall see. Let me know who you think will win the championship this year and who will win the finals MVP. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and of course, stay on beat.